The economy has taken a grim toll on females in the workplace, with over 5 million currently out of a job. But the CEO of Women for Hire and workplace contributor for Good Morning America has a plan to get them back on the payroll. Please welcome Tori Johnson. Now, you are the founder and the CEO of Women for Hire. What is it exactly that you do?
We do everything that we can to help women get back to work. We produce career fairs throughout the country for professionals. We also do boot camps for college grads. Whoopi just gave me an assignment, and I'm going to start doing some things for teenagers to help them get back to work. And one of the projects that I'm really proud about is something I do with Good Morning America called the Job Club. It's an initiative that we started to be able to teach people how to create their own job clubs. And what I love most about this is it takes what Marcus was just talking about, the buddy system, to an extreme, which is you get a group of people together who you are going to be accountable on a weekly basis. They're going to motivate you, keep you going. And I think one of the best things about it also is, you know, we tend to ask our best friends and family if they know anyone who's hiring, and most times they don't, or else you'd have a job
it's
right
like
now.
Fix me up with a guy. It's the same problem.
And yet it's, totally. And yet it's those weak links that are going to wind up getting you hired.
Tori, I recently joined Tori for a job club that she ran in our studio. Take a look.
Catherine, I wanted to start with you. What's the deal?
Graduated a month ago from culinary school, and I'm so excited to pursue this, and yet there's nothing out there. And now I'm $30,000 in debt.
What's a typical day?
Doing an internship at a bakery downtown for free, and I love it. I love it. And I'm there and having one, and I love it so much, but it's for free.
Abby, part of you says, I'd be willing to trade places.
And I was on Wall Street for a long time. I was a research analyst, segued into marketing, product development, corporate communications. I think that people would be very open to meeting me, but just when the resumes come in with so many people out of work, I'm not getting the call back.
Rubia, you voluntarily left a retail management position to go pursue doing what you're passionate about, which is art and decorations for birthday parties.
Everything went from here to nowhere. One day I have clients, and the next month I didn't get one client.
Has that affected your family?
You wouldn't believe how much. I have a son. He needs a special care.
How old is your son?
2.5.
It's 2.5.
And my husband losing his job. There's no income whatsoever.
Did you guys have insurance?
We had, but then once he lost his job, there's no more insurance. There is no more food. There's no more gas. There's no more money to pay the car's insurance or the rent or anything else.
April, you have 3 kids at home. You've been a stay-at-home mom, and now I know your husband last year was laid off 3 times. Pressure's on to find something.
I have over 15 years experience as administrative assistant. I do see something in the newspaper or on the internet. I do post my resume. I send an email, snail mail, and I don't hear a response. And sometimes I don't get it.
Is there anything that your family's had to do about, as far as sacrificing to make ends meet?
My husband actually got another job as a dishwasher. I can relate with Ruby with the food. What comes first? Electric bill, cable bill, phone bill, or food for the kids? 3 kids. They're growing. They need food.
Letitia, let's talk about you.
I was laid off my job as a project manager. I've had this job for 21 years, and one day it was over. It was 21 years, well, we don't need you anymore. And
because positions were being outsourced.
Right. Here I am, an older woman, closer to retirement, and there really are no jobs out there.
The reality is, Jobs do exist, and we need to have an action plan. So one of the things that I think would be really valuable for you is to focus on finding consulting assignments. You're sending out a lot of resumes as well. You're both, in a sense, are waiting for the phone to ring in that regard, and I think you have to get out there and put a face, a person to who that resume is, and not just rely on that resume to sell you. I think for Catherine, what's important for you, even though you're very interested in working in a gourmet bakery, expanding your search and looking at hotels, caterers, restaurants, and going beyond perhaps what the ideal dream job is. Abby, you have a LinkedIn profile, but no recommendations on it. And for the amount of experience that you have, I know there are people who would gladly recommend you. And Ruby, I would say there are several websites where we're going to create profiles for you. You can just be proactive about putting you out there, fixing up your resume so that the gap is minimized and it looks like you've been doing things as opposed to waiting for something to come. I think that's going to help for you too.
And when we come back, we're finding out if any of our Job Club members found work.